I love lifting, but I didn't always though. My husband never lets me forget that I once called weightlifting boring and repetitive. And in many ways I was right. Wait for truth 5 later on in the video, but training for strength in our bodies is powerful. Powerful not just for our bodies, but our minds and our emotions and our mindset as well. I often see it as a catalyst, a gateway to other growth and change in our lives. So as I enter my 5th year of consistently training and lifting weights, and let's not forget that that's not that long compared to the decades I plan on doing, here are some of the truths along the way that are worth never forgetting. And before I share these 5 truths, don't forget to like and subscribe this video and head down to the description section where you can check out one of my free guides to get you going. Okay, so the first truth is soreness is not a sign of a good workout or strength gains. So soreness, or delayed onset muscle soreness, also known as DOMS, is often at its most extreme when you use your muscles for the first time. Can you remember your beginner DOMS? That first time you did like 10 squats and couldn't get up and down off the toilets or up and down the stairs for days? It's often at its worst 24 to 72 hours after training, but it's not needed for a great workout. Each workout should not necessarily make you sore. You shouldn't need to be walking around in pain all the time to be making progress in your lifting. And it's also fine if you're attempting something new or you're really pushed yourself, but it's not a good thing to be aiming for every single time you work out. See point 2. Truth 2. You are only as strong as what you can recover from. You are only as strong as what you can recover from. Remember, exercise is a stress on the body. It creates damage in the muscles, these little tears, and they need to get repaired after you exercise so that the muscle is bigger and stronger for next time it needs a workout. So if you don't take adequate rest, manage stress, sleep enough, eat enough, you are not going to be as strong as you could be, period. You are worthy of rest. Remember, society tells us a lot about how exhaustion is a status symbol, but you don't need to live in a cloud of anxiety, exhaustion and overwhelm all the time. Trust me, I've been there. So please, for the sake of your gains, yourself, your life, slow down and rest. Truth number 3, a neutral spine isn't everything. Remember, each body is individual, and the most efficient way of lifting something is going to look a little different for each person. And yes, we do cue certain specifics to bring awareness to which muscles you are or perhaps aren't using in your lift. And these cues do come from kind of general safe lifting guidelines, so they're worth something, but forcing your body into the right way of moving probably in fact isn't right, because right doesn't exist. Remember, your spine is strong, so strong. You are more likely to hurt it sleeping funny or twisting down or stepping off a curve than you are squatting or deadlifting. Okay, truth number 4, cardio does not need to leave you dying on the floor. Can we please tone down the intensity of it? Cardio does help your heart health, so let's not lose its purpose here. I do recommend doing something that gets your heart rate up a little bit, but can we, for the most part, keep it at a level where you can still hold a conversation? I see far too many people just killing themselves with cardio. You don't need to be a sweaty mess, puffing and panting. Just keep it steady. It can be a great additional source of calorie burn if you're looking to create a deficit. But this could also be created from things like the amount of walking that you do in a day, running around after the kids, having sex, legging it from meeting to meeting. So let's just separate cardio, heart health, from strength training, more muscle, denser bones, from a calorie deficit, less energy in than out. The three are interlinked, of course they are, but one does not equate to the other. Raise your heart rate, but keep it steady. Okay, truth number 5, and one of the most important ones. And again, remember, before I tell you what this is, don't forget to like and subscribe if you've learned something useful here today, and head to the description section and sign up for one of my free guides. Okay, number 5, the most important one, the basics never stop working. If your routine is boring and simple, then cool. Squat, hinge, push, pull, carry, repeat. Track your progress, so it won't be linear. You'll be able to lift heavier and then lighter and heavier than lighter. Don't worry, it's still working. The magic key to success is just keep doing it for the rest of your life. Be consistent as possible, knowing that sometimes you'll be injured, you'll need to recover and adapt as well. And check out another video for what to do if you are injured. A couple of weeks ago I posted one on that. If you can't do one of these movements for whatever reason, then think of them more as movement patterns. There's more than one way to achieve the same thing, so even if you can't deadlift, you can probably still hinge in some way. So what truths have you found out about lifting? Is there anything that you would add to my list? Or do you have any questions about lifting? I'd love to get you started, so head to the comments section and let me know. I'll see you soon.